Johnson Space Center for today's mission status briefing with a brand new component now affixed to the International Space Station.
The goal for today and our first spacewalk on this mission was to deliver the Canadarm2 and assemble it onto the space station and get it powered up so it could become a permanent element of the station. And we were successful in doing that. We had a spacewalk that started off well ahead of its scheduled pace today. We were a few minutes late getting out the hatch, but just as a matter of normal operations, nothing unusual or no significant factors involved. Once we started the EVA, we got well ahead of the timeline early on. Everything went well until we got to the middle of the EVA, and we did have a little bit of trouble getting some fasteners attached, but after just a little bit of work and troubleshooting, all of that was resolved, and by the time we completed the EVA, we did accomplish all of the intended objectives.
Well, thank you, Phil. Just like Phil said, and it's in the configuration that we will be actually stepping off the arm tomorrow. From a station perspective, everything went exceptionally well today as well. Rob mentioned this is we've added another piece to the space station, and this is a major component. It's actually in the critical path, required to be fully functional prior to the next shuttle mission when we actually install the airlock onto the starboard side of the node. And today went perfectly, beautifully from a station arm perspective. Just in big picture summary, we have broken down the mandatory objectives for this mission for the arm into what is really required to be done while the shuttle is there, and we've got about 15 of those objectives defined in the flight rules. And with this first spacewalk here and the application of power to the arm, we've already completed 6 of those 15 objectives. To talk about the Canadarm.
Flight engineer for Expedition 2, Susan Helms, reporting that the Canadarm2 is in motion. Deploy the new Canadarm2 arm by moving its hinged booms into the proper position and then driving home some expandable bolts that will lock those 2 hinge joints firmly in place. And the robotics officer in the International Space Station Flight Control Room reports that all indications of the arm movement are good.